Okay, we are here jumping straight into a reading for my Aqua Gang. My name is Kia Cartel. If you are new, if you are not new, welcome back. Take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. You guys know the drill. I'm jumping straight into this, but I do want you all to know something before I start pulling cards. I have not done a pre-shuffle because I need someone here to know that you are this close. You are so damn close to the top. It doesn't make any sense. And there are people, as many of you know, there are people who hate this. There are people, and going to be people along your journey, who do not want to see you in that spot, right? I feel you deserve it. I feel, you know what I'm saying, you deserve to be rewarding yourself after all the hard work that you've put in to get where you are and to get where you're going. You know what I'm saying? But there are people who do not want to see you in that spot. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks for them because regardless, many of you are going to be placed in a position where those that have doubted you need you, right? So I'm keeping it a buck today because my energy I felt very defensive for whatever reason. Like, I feel like I have to almost step in front of shit and really get like crazy with people. But at the same time, a lot of you, I feel, are getting out of that place of having to prove a point to people, right? Many of you don't have to prove shit. A lot of you don't have to prove it, but sometimes it feels like you have to show people that you aren't playing, and you have to get people to recognize who you really are. There are a lot of people who think that they know some of you, right? Who think that they know you from 5 years ago. Hell, from a month ago. Some of you have changed from a month ago. You don't know me. I am changing every day. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like a lot of you are in this place of shielding yourself, protecting yourself, covering yourselves from those who are intentionally bringing negativity your way in order to block the blessings that you're about to receive. A lot of you are getting ready to take on new positions. I'm here in hierarchy, so I do feel like someone has a business that gets to taking off, right? You are now in a position to where you got to hire people in order to maintain what it is that you're building. Someone here is calling the shots and someone hates it. I'm hearing you played the player, okay? I am going to go ahead and do a 6-card spread on your feelings and emotions just because I want to be clear as to where we stand emotionally before I start breaking all of this shit down. Y'all know it wouldn't be my reading if it wasn't all over the place. I say this in almost every video just so I can warn those that are new. I'm hitting all energies, past, present, future. Okay, your energy, their energy, it's all interchangeable, and this is everlasting, right? This is an energy. Whenever you come across this video is when it's meant for you. Let's go ahead and make that clear. So I can already sense off of your 3-card spread at the top, past, present, future, current, okay, obstacle, lesson. A lot of you are going through very sudden changes, okay, unexpected changes, right? Some of you are having to remove yourself from people you never thought that you would have to remove. Family, friends, right? I feel like this is more so like a family thing where you're like, you know what? I am different from y'all. I don't really care what y'all got going on. I'm not abiding by anybody's rules because it hasn't gotten me anywhere. I'm now going to do things the way that I want to do it. So be it. Some of you, okay, I do see twins, okay, or just younger sister, younger sibling, older sibling. Someone here, though, is uncovering or unleashing this part of them that you never really knew you had, right? Some of you really never knew the power that you had in you to change your circumstances. So you're unleashing this very vulnerable person and letting her or him run away, right? You're releasing yourself of this stagnant personality. Okay, someone who will get that close and then give up right at the last minute. Someone here is like, I'm doing what I want to do, and you're not going to stop me, whether it's personal, business. It's getting done the way I see fit, right? Whatever isn't comfortable for me is also going to be removed. So with excitement and adventure and being daring coming through, I think that a lot of you like the idea of this new person you've come in contact with, right? You're Your inner truth is speaking for itself. A lot of you just want to be happy, okay? I think most people want happiness, but there are many of you here who are just looking for internal peace. You've gone through a lot of emotional tolls. You've given a lot of people the benefit of the doubt. And I feel like a lot of you love very, very hard. So it does feel like a lot of you feel you've given a real genuine person to people and they've mistreated you. They mishandled you. They fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts for a lot of you. I feel some of you are really good at controlling your emotions, facial expressions, and not really allowing people to see you hurt. You should never let anyone see you sweat. But a lot of you lately have been like, you know what? Fuck that. I feel like someone here is completely over the idea of pleasing people or doing things to help other people feel comfortable. We have redemption, okay, forgiveness. I think a lot of you really need to forgive yourself. There's someone here who wants you to forgive them based on a current situation or connection that you both shared. But personally, because this feels more personal, I feel like a lot of you feel bad, right, for having to let go of certain people. Certain things need to be done in order for you to grow, okay? Like, I heard the word contamination. Once you get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, salt in the bowl, it's like the whole bowl at some point is salty. So you gotta just, you have to really recognize, like, it is not your fault that people cannot understand where you're coming from. It is not your fault that people will show their true colors. And, you know, it's hard to accept that things are the way that they are right now and you're going through certain things, but better you know now than later, right? You get successful or you gain the success or you get to a certain point and now you have all this fake weird ass energy around you hindering you from getting to even the next level after that. So many of you are getting ready to experience amazing things back to back to back. And this is going to require you, okay, to remove certain things in people. You guys have nightmare coming out. It does feel like a nightmare. It feels like things are all over the place for some of you. It feels like there are so many things happening right after another. You know what I'm saying? It's, for some of you, it's causing anger. For some of you, it's causing just, you know, stress. For some of you, it's causing sadness. But I do feel like a lot of you get out of this place of even giving a damn, right? It's like, if this is what it has to be in order for me to have the peace that I've been searching for and be happy, I'm cool with that. I'll sacrifice, okay? I'll sacrifice being alone, right? I'll sacrifice a lot of things during this time as long as I can be happy. I don't want to let you go. I don't want to have to be this way with you. I don't want to have to keep having these same conversations and repeating myself, but something has to give. At the bottom of the deck, I have creator. You are putting yourself first, okay? So love continues to show up here. And when I talk about love, I'm talking about love across the board. We often jump right into this intimate lover, right? This person of interest as far as like who you're building with and who your partner is. But we often forget and we skip out on those closest to you, and that is family. My message to someone here is family is just family. You know what I'm saying? If people are not there to support you, let it go. If you don't feel you can trust certain people, let it go. Someone here does not have anything to prove to anyone. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump straight into the tarot just to pick up on the energy that we have here already. I have the Six of Cups showing up, okay? You being more in tune with the little things, okay? You have so many different options, but there's one that takes the cake. Justice card, okay. Having to make a very firm decision and being firm on your decision. If you say something, stick to that. Why are we combating ourselves? Why are we making ourselves feel like we're going crazy when we feel, okay, something is off? No, you're not just feeling things for no reason, okay? I have the Page of Swords coming through. So this is someone with very dominant masculine energy. I feel like someone is coming through knowing what they want, or someone now recognizes what it is that they've been pushing off. Let's go ahead and clarify. Can we go ahead and clarify these Six of Cups? I'm not going to pick it up. It fell. Can we go ahead and clarify these Six of Cups? This turned sideways. Why? Knight of Swords. Yeah, okay. So a lot of you could be dealing with a Gemini. A lot of you could also be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is the funniest thing ever. I just want to go ahead and pull one more so that way I can give you guys the rundown on this person that you have in your life right now. Some of you need clarity on a specific person. I'm about to give it to you. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see what it is already. So a lot of you are dealing with a person who, again, is recognizing that they are skipping out on the best part of them. Vice versa, right? A lot of you could be recognizing that you are literally letting a good person go. But I do feel someone here is really close to walking away if they don't have answers. For many of you, there is the energy of a person who is used to getting their way. Could definitely be Aquarius, but I feel like you're dealing with a person who's used to getting their way. You're dealing with a person who's used to not having to really tap into their emotion. They kind of just go with the flow, and they've never really gave that committed energy to a person. It's just like they're getting what they want, so they don't feel pressured to have anything solid, right? The Knight of Swords shows up, as well as the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, of course, is you tapping into a new era, but this is someone juggling, right? Decisions. Could be juggling two people. I feel like this person is now confused because they really weren't expecting you to change the game for them right now. This is a person who thought that they were just, you know, they were always going to have this player attitude. Now you've put them in a position where they have to think about life for real. Like, they're getting older. Someone here really needs to make a decision as to whether or not this is the time for them to mature. And if they don't take the time to mature now, they could lose out on you, right? Because someone here just isn't going for anything other than maturity. Someone who is able to make solid decisions and actually be honest with themselves about what you guys have here. We have the Ace of Swords coming through, okay? Definitely a person who can see themselves building with you and growing, but is this person ready to grow? I don't have the Three of Swords showing up here. Let me just double check. I do have the Lover showing in at the bottom of the deck. Boy, I don't make this up, y'all. The Three of Swords. So there is the energy of a person here who definitely would like to pursue more than just a friendship. Whatever position you have them in right now isn't good enough for them. They need more. I feel like even you at times feel like you need more. But we do have this Three of Swords coming through at the bottom of the deck, an interference, something that has them with this Two of Pentacles energy, right? Juggling you and other things, you and someone else, right? And a lot of you are like, no, if I have to be an option, then this just isn't a thing. I also feel like there could be the energy of a person that you have out there that you've been kind of lingering on, for some of you who feels the same exact way. If you are going to have me as a person that's just lingering, let me go, because I could be opening the door for other people, right? People could be holding the door open for me. So crazy that the Three of Swords comes through, just giving clarification on a third party energy or some sort of interference. I do feel like you could be dealing with a person who was involved with someone else, and now they're recognizing that that relationship has been a huge part of why they're not succeeding. So they're looking to be sure that you're a person that's not going to turn on them, right? Or expecting that you are exactly who you say you are. your relationship with this person has been very consistent. So why would they ask that question? I don't know, right? It's kind of like, I've given you what I've given you. I am me. I can't change up at this point. But someone here comes out confessing how they really feel. Something takes place where this person is like, you know what? No, Aqua is definitely the person for me. I want to be able to do these things or maintain this lifestyle. I think there is something that takes place where this person is actually, they ask for a sign and something happens where they can actually get clarity on you being their person. You are someone's person here. We have the 7 of Cups coming out and receiving every single thing that you need in order to be successful during this time, but also have a very strong relationship with someone here. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. To me, someone thought they knew what their life was going to be like until you stepped in. I do feel a lot of confusion based on commitment. And I feel like there is just someone, and it could be both of you, who have this fear of committing yourself to a person based on just the things that you've gone through in the past, right? It's really, really hard to say, okay, I'm going to give my heart completely to somebody and hope that they take care of it. A lot of you have definitely gone through a very weird time within the last couple of years. So someone here is just looking to heal, but there's a connection that cannot be ignored. So the player just definitely got played. Someone here was expecting you to kind of fall in line, is what I'm hearing. Someone here was expecting you to just, you know what I'm saying, rock with them with no feelings, no emotion, and almost do as they just need you to do, right? Let's just do all that we want to do with no feeling, no emotion, no strings attached. You're my person and you can't have no one else. But let me kind of like do what I want to. It's very confusing energy. You want me, but you don't want anybody else to want me because you don't really want me the way you need to want me. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. What I'm about to do, and I love doing this, I have a new deck. I wanted to show you guys. This is the Magic of You Oracle, Unlock Your Hidden Truths by Fiona Horn. This deck spoke to me as soon as I seen it. And I just was like, you know what, my Aqua gang has to be the first, of course, to go ahead and get, you know, to bust this deck through. So I just wanted to show you guys again what this looks like. We are literally doing a first timers pull with this deck. This deck is just going to give me a little more clarity as to what it is that you should look forward to. We'll go ahead and give it a pre-shuffle. I think a lot of you are going to have so many messages take place here. There are so many of you getting ready to receive the answers that you've been waiting on, especially when it comes to a specific person in the position and the role that they are choosing to play in your life. There has been a disconnect that this person feels from you. So a lot of you just aren't giving someone the same energy that you typically would, based off of the fact, like, you're not giving this person any more time to play games, right? You played the player. You are now in control of how this goes. And they can feel that. Someone here can feel that. I want to go ahead, do one more shuffle. Spirit, we're going to go ahead and clarify the energy between Aqua and their person. Can we go ahead and clarify the energy for Aqua? What is it that my Aqua needs to look forward to? Thank you. So we have Minimus, okay? Commune with the source. So a lot of you are the source. And I feel like a lot of you are definitely spiritually connected. So your intuition speaks to you more now than it ever really has, right? You were really paying attention to signs. There's a lot of synchronicity taking place for a lot of people here. So a lot of you are just recognizing that you do have the power to connect and understand and pay attention to things on a different level than many. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the energy for my Aquarius gang. Can we please go ahead and clarify the energy for my Aquarius? Many of you are getting ready to, I'm talking about, step into a completely different world. Like, because you are being firm and you are being very bold about your decisions, you are structuring a new routine that is causing those that are very uncomfortable to remove themselves as well. So you're not really having to do a lot of work. I think a lot of you just are like, look, I still have let that shit go coming through at the top for me, but it's like, look, it is what it is. If it doesn't work and it doesn't make me feel happy, it can leave. I have Marat coming through, embrace oneness with the universe. I just don't make this stuff up. And I'm so happy to show you guys the artwork on these cards because they're amazing. But embrace oneness with the universe, right? Again, a lot of you have a gift. A lot of you are very, very gifted, and a lot of you have been this way for a really long time. I think I can see a foot stepping into grass here, so I feel like a lot of you could be, you know, spending some time in nature or could just be grounding yourself at this time. It is honestly a really good feeling to put your feet in the grass and just connect with soil. I'm just saying that. So a lot of you could be taking the time to do a lot more cleansing and connecting than you've ever had before. But this is the time where you pay attention to the signs that you're asking for. You want to know whether or not a person is truly for you or whether or not you should have certain people around you. A lot of you are getting those signs and those answers and choosing to ignore them because it's something you just don't want to believe. But I feel like that changes because at some point things keep repeating and showing up in a way where it's like, okay, yeah, this is either good for me or it's not. Let's go ahead and clarify the energy for my Aquarius gang. Can we please go ahead and clarify the energy for my Aquarius? Let's go ahead and clarify the energy for my Aquarius. Can we please go ahead and clarify the energy? We have phenomenon coming through. Be still and listen to the spirits. This did a major turnaround. I mentioned earlier there are a lot of people who don't want to see you win. People's perception of you is out of this world, and there's so many different stories based on what people think you have going on and who you are, right? There are so many things out there as to what people think you have going on, but they don't really know how hard you've been going or how hard it is to maintain being you, right? I think that you're a loving, giving humanitarian, right? It's in your nature to want to help people and see people win. But the fact that you are hard to read is just not working for a lot of people. So people have created their own narrative as to how you're making certain things happen. If you are seen to be a very successful person with a business, people have a story to tell on how you got there, right? How much money they think you have. I'm seeing the number 17, which is Aquarius. So I do feel like a lot of you could be dealing with another Aquarius, or you could be the Aquarius, of course, that is really going through what seems to be a phenomenon. You're like a very spiritually connected person. I'm talking to someone here. I have cross watchers in here, which is why I said you could be the Aquarius. You could have Aquarius placements, but there is someone here who is looking to take on a different part of life now. Like you are going on to the next phase of this journey. Doable. The key is within your grasp. You're so close. And you're looking to give up when you're that close. You're the person with the key. You're the person with the answers. You're the person, the meal ticket to get up out of here, and you're ready to give up. That doesn't make any sense. I have solitude coming in at the bottom of the deck. Alone but not lonely. A lot of you definitely feel alone in these moments. Feel alone these days, right? Like nobody gets you. Nobody understands you. Nobody really understands what you're going through. But you're going through what you're going through because you are actually a very strong soldier, is what I'm hearing. Like you're almost unreal. Okay. I have resilience coming through, burn away the past. So a lot of you just definitely need to leave the past in the past, right? There are a lot of people from your past who, again, are hoping that you don't win. But I do feel like a lot of you have something that is holding you back, or memories of the past that kind of put you in a place of stagnation where you just sit and dwell and you think about things and why they didn't work out the way that they worked out. Let go of the past so that way you can move forward. I have translucence coming through at the bottom of the deck, but I just want to go ahead and get clarity based on one more card. I want to know exactly what is going on for my Aquarius and what it is that they should look for. Okay. All of the cards. I'm not picking them up. Thank you. So it comes out again. Translucence. I did a hard shuffle. Cards went everywhere, which is telling me that, again, a lot of you are going through changes in a very drastic sense, right? Things are happening and unveiling. People are unveiling who they really are, right? Taking off the mask, showing you that they are not exactly who they say, giving you every single detail as to who they are. And it's like, okay, I have decisions to make based off of the fact I can see the truth here. You have translucence coming through. Love the darkness. There are many people who have covered up, or someone has covered something up here. Lies, trickery, deceit, right? You're finding out the truth in these situations, and now you're finding that it's hard to face these choices that you have to make, right? I can either be in contact with you or I don't have to. Someone here is looking to find the truth in many different things. Mosaic, let chance play its creative role in your life. I love this. So just to top off the energy, again, you are the creator of this story. You are the producer, you are the author, you're literally manifesting the life that you have requested. Are people going to understand why you're reacting the way that you're reacting? No. Are people going to call you crazy along the way? Absolutely. Are people going to say that things aren't going to work out? Yes. There are going to be people who do not believe in what it is that you are working on or going after. These are not people that you want to keep giving opportunity after opportunity or chance after chance. If you truly feel like you are not supported the way that you need to be in order to succeed, you can let people go. You, whoever I'm talking to, that was a hard you, have allowed the past to almost destroy you. And I know that sounds harsh, but that's exactly what it is, right? I think, again, considering this reading can take a very drastic turn when we go back into love, because that's ultimately what a lot of you have on the mind right now. A lot of you are like, you know what? I've gone through all this fucking chaos. I just want to know who loves me. I just want to know who loves me. I just want to know who's really down with me, right? Like, who hasn't given up and who's actually been here. Someone definitely shows up as a person who would love to experience life with you in a different way. This is a person who shows up. I have the Five of Pentacles. This is a person who shows up like, I'm rocking with you no matter what. Like, your money doesn't matter. Your popularity doesn't matter. This is just a person who's like, I'm literally interested in you because of how you make me feel. Like, there's just a connection that is kind of unexplainable. So to sum it up, many of you are getting ready to have an interaction with a person, okay, that really gets things going. I do see you building with someone here, but I see this happening after this person has had this major wake-up call, okay? There is a person going through a very karmic, like if I could put a capital on top of a capital, they're going through a karmic connection right now. So if things feel off track, if you feel like you're going through really weird times right now, I have the Tower looking to stay on the board, right? This is this isn't really your doing. I think a lot of you are just taking on the aftermath of someone's chaos, right? So it feels very chaotic for you at this time. But I think a lot of you need to know ignoring certain things and people in this moment is very, very beneficial, because you have so much that you are getting ready to accomplish and endure in this moment. This is all just an illusion for some of you. This is all a test to see how well you can control yourself in certain situations. A lot of you are definitely being tested in order to receive that reward, right? They want to, when I say they, okay, Spirit wants to make sure that you are capable of handling certain things before having certain things, right? A lot of you deserve to have that life that you've been manifesting, but with that life and with more money, right, comes more issues, comes more problems, comes greedier people, money hungry people. Like, you think it's bad now, people asking for things only because they feel, you know, you've got it, which some of you do. But people asking for things and being weird now only gets worse when you have more. So something just didn't work out for somebody here. You know what I'm saying? I think that there was a person who was looking to specifically test you or just ignore the fact that there is a connection based on their own insecurities internally, right? Like, all of this backfires for someone. Name of the game is you played the player or the players, right? These are people who just have never really, in their mind, lost a battle. These are people who have never really had a real battle. So you come out on top regardless. In this moment, Aqua, you again have full control as to how happy you want to be. If you are involved with people who seem very bitter around you, all you have to do is one simple thing, okay? Tell yourself that you are not accepting any negative energy, and you remove anything or anyone that is looking to come your way with intentions of harm, okay? And negativity. A lot of you, again, are like so powerful, it just makes people uncomfortable. And that's okay. These are just people who, you know, just don't need to be around you. But I'm going to leave this here. I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. Okay, as I close out, I do want to see if there's a love message that comes through for my Aqua. Is there anything that someone here would like to say? They would like to say a lot of things. We're not over yet. There's still something between us. Yo, just when I thought I was ending this reading, I'm not ending it just this second, okay? This is just clarifying that there is a person, again, who has a lot that they want to say. There is a person here, interchangeable energy, okay? I do feel like a lot of you could be the ones who are like, you know what? I'm not letting this go until I say what I have to say. Or I'm not going to tell a person how I feel because you didn't really have the opportunity to do so in the beginning based off of that third party interference, right? People trying to ruin a connection between you and a person, getting you to think differently of this person. No, a lot of you are like, look, I need to know what's going on. So a conversation taking place here in order to make sure that you are making the most thoughtful yet beneficial decision here, okay? When you hold my hands, that warmth keeps me, or when you hold my hands, that warmth keeps my insecurities away. I don't want our love to become worse by minor things unconsciously piling up. So Aqua, I know that you are good for you know, just hoping. This is for some of you. Some of you are good for hoping or thinking that people are just supposed to know what you need and what you want, right? This is a time, again, to express what it is that you need and what you want. People are not mind readers. So that person that you feel should know you well enough in order to know, you know, where you stand and where your comfortability level is, this person may not know. I think that we are good as Aquas for confusing people, and most of the time we confuse them on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So you've confused somebody here. Some of you have had a person thinking one thing was going to happen when really other things are going to happen. And even if you don't want them to go and you're just not wanting them to be, you know, like you want to do this alone, you need to give this person some type of idea as to where they stand in your life and what position you both are looking to play in each other's life. Otherwise, let them go. That's just for some of you. For many of you, this is very reversed. There is a person who is looking to hold on to you as long as they can without really giving you a proper answer. So I do feel like when you guys are together, you know what I'm saying, there is this sense of love. It almost feels like you guys have been in a relationship for a long ass time. Even if you've known this person and there's been some like attraction, there's never been a title on this connection. So I do feel like someone can see themselves, of course, being involved with you on a more mature level where it's like, okay, we're not just doing this, we actually have something behind it. There's a reason as to why we're both pursuing each other on this different level, taking it more from business to personal. Now we have to find a balance in both. That third party energy, okay, I do feel like that is why the tower moment is showing up. Okay, somebody has to cut something off, and it's going to be probably a lot of drama if it hasn't already been with a person that they have dealt with. This is a person who just will not let your person go energetically, but it's like, you know, you lost, baby. I've been a winner. So decisions are being made in this moment. I don't want our love to become worse by minor things. There is someone who truly feels uneasy about a situation that took place. So someone could have lied, you know, about a connection, and things came to the forefront and the truth started spilling, and now this person is recognizing that you were too good of a person to let go, or vice versa. You're realizing that you don't want someone to not be in your life based off of certain decisions and choices that were made really not thinking. So to me, all of this is getting ready to hit the fan. Doable sticks out in the middle of your deck with the Ace of Swords. Regardless of what takes place, a lot of you are getting ready to jump into a very successful place. So, you know, yeah, you want to find out who is actually going to be there and who's not before you, you know, just start letting people hop on a board. You know what I'm saying? Like, people could jump ship now if that's what they want to do, but you're not taking anybody who isn't going to really be a peaceful portion of your life. You know what I'm saying? I hope that that made sense. I'm trying to get you guys to see how dope these cards are, but a lot of you, again, have and hold the key to success, right? Finding peace is very important. You're going to be tested. This week, in the next couple of weeks, feel like a very testy process, but ignoring certain things, ignoring certain people, and allowing yourself to stay focused on the ultimate prize and the goal is going to be, it's gonna feel way better than holding on to just the anxiety and the weird shit that people have given you, right? Like, we want to be able to let all of that type of energy go. Someone did you dirty, all right, cool. You said what you said, you gave them the benefit of the doubt, you've even removed people, let that be what it is. Holding on to what things could have been, it's not that. So we need to really tap into the fact that we, again, hold the key to success. They thought they was playing it, but it didn't work out, my boy. Like, it just didn't work out, right? Roles reversed. So we're just taking the energy as it comes, right? I feel like I've been giving you guys a lot more within the past few days than I have in a very long time, and that's just because, again, I'm like, look, if I'm feeling it and it feels as urgent as it did today, I'm getting it out to them. So you guys make sure that if you feel highly connected, you hit that subscribe button so that way you can become a part of the Aqua family, let alone just the community that we are building. Some people are not Aquarius here, but they feel called based on the title. So that works for me. The best way to contribute and show me that you actually support is just hitting the subscribe button. Like, I just love knowing that I have people here who actually get where I'm coming from and hear these messages that I'm giving out. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell above if you would like to be notified every single time I do post a video. I am getting back into the habit of posting more frequently. I was going through myself a very, very awkward time. So I do apologize for being human, but I am human. So, we're going to all do better here, and we're all going to make sure that we are making very firm and precise decisions. I will get back to you guys within hopefully the next day to give you guys an update to see whether or not this energy has changed. Take it as it resonates, leave it how it don't, but make sure you guys are seeking happiness and not allowing anybody to come in and ruin what it is that you are building. I am going to see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already subscribed to my vlog channel, check it out at Sensitive Savage. That is where you'll gain insight on the crazy things that I have going on in my life as an Aquarius as well. And it just gets a little more personal over there, considering my day-to-day and the move and all of that I have going on. So hopefully I can see you guys over there. We are out. Love, love, love.